Built like dog.
People,
Built like dog.
welcome to Unchained Minds. It's another little current events. We just had the great and powerful Leo Hson on, so that'll be coming out next week for you. A 2-hour sit down, man. Learned some interesting things. He's a mindset coach.
It was actually
he deals
really
with
insightful.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, he deals with entrepreneurs.
Man, say that French. Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneurs and athletes as well. He had a sit down with Tom Aspen. Also, he told us a few things about the difference from a championship mindset to an average mindset, and with a few small steps a day, you can actually change your whole mindset and whole life around. So make sure you check that one out next week. But yeah, this one's just a little fun current events. Only going to be about 30 minutes. A lot of funny things have happened over the last couple of weeks. You had Eubank versus Ben. You had the debate of 100 men versus one gorilla. You had David Goggins, Adesanya training together. You see that?
No, I've only seen it. I had Adesanya.
Mate.
You know, I'd actually love to try it.
Unreal.
The workout. Can you try the workout? You can just do it anyway.
I might be able to go through the video and see what they actually done, and if I can break, because I was thinking maybe a good video would be putting him through the workout. That
Joe Rogan says it on the one with Cam Haynes.
He talks about the actual workout.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, maybe I can get that together.
I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, you know, because I see him on the stair machine and he just starts like coming off.
Do you know
what I'm thinking?
You've got to keep the paces.
Yeah,
that's what it is. It's you know, when they're doing the bike,
he don't hold on to the stairmaster. I think that's a big difference as well.
Yeah.
People do it in gym. It's like, let go of it and see if you can keep up that pace that you're holding on to now, because it's pointless. Why are you holding on? Like, let go and see if you can hold the pace.
But do you know what he said? Goggins said, when Adesanya was on there, he was like, as your world's ending, mine's starting. That is flipping mental, isn't it? As your world's ending, mine's starting. But you've seen Goggins on there. He's not even.
He's a freak, man. The guy's done it so like he is the like he loves the depth of the barrel. Like he wants he thrives to that nastiness. You know what I mean? That gritty, dirty workout. That's him.
I think he thrives on seeing people break with him as well. Knowing that he can...
Well, yeah, because it's sort of pretty like a competition, isn't it? Like, because realistic, he's that guy that if he come in the sauna, he ain't leaving.
Nah. That video, go make sure you watch that video. It's actually so funny. And Adesanya is a flipping world champion. World champion kickboxer, world champion UFC fighter.
I don't expect him to have mad cardio. I don't know why.
No, but it's just...
You know, I don't know why. These guys, I don't really like... Fighters and that, don't really think of them as like... They got cardio machine, like, as in what they're doing. But I don't know. I don't ever think, oh yeah, they can they can jog long and do cardio things. I don't really know why either.
See, I think they can, because they do a lot of jogging, but maybe not to the lengths of which, like, maybe we've got different.
Maybe because I'm thinking of like long distance runners.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I'm just thinking, oh, that's not really.
Do you think?
But to be fair, there's got to be still good.
Do you think they train with him for that aspect though? I genuinely think they train with him purely mentally, for mental.
Yeah, it is for mental. Adesanya said he just wanted to see if he could go to that place, and when he goes to that place, what will happen? But when Goggins is speaking to him and he's on there and he's like throwing up, he's like, "You still got it, you still got it. This is how champions are made. You want to be a champion again? If you quit on this thing, you ain't gonna be a champion."
No, because he done one with
Ferguson,
yeah.
And Ferguson was a cardio machine.
Yeah,
Ferguson was a cardio machine. Ferguson
Diaz,
spent a week with him though.
Diaz brothers are meant to be like machines as well, aren't they?
But Tony Ferguson spent a week with him. Done a week of his camp there with Goggins.
Mentality monsters, man.
It was just that quote, man, of when your world ends, my world starts.
It's like Muhammad Ali thing.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Because that'd be like, because he's done. He was done at that point, and it's only a warm up for him.
Yeah,
it's just warming up. He's just warming up.
His breath hadn't even changed. His breath hadn't even changed.
That's still something crazy, though, man. There's still something crazy. Yeah.
You see, Cam Haynes wants to do,
because they've run a 7-minute mile.
What's Cam Haynes doing? A 200.
200, but he's got a broken foot.
Yeah, because then they're running 7.5 minute miles.
Goggins in that.
Yeah, because I see a clip of him as well, and I just remember him saying they were running like
That's the average pace. Yeah,
the average pace was 7.5 minutes a mile.
Yeah,
And that's quick.
That's marathon.
but they
pace,
done
man.
it for
That was my marathon pace.
8 kilometers, I think.
Yeah,
I think the run was about 8 kilometers.
that's quick, man.
But Cam Haynes is doing a 200-mile run.
His whole family are a beast. Bro.
Yeah.
Like his sons, I think his sons are 16 or 17, and he's been running marathons, but he's been wearing like army boots and an army bag, and he's been coming like second and third.
One of his sons.
There's another
beat
guy. I don't know if it's
Goggins'
his son.
pull-up record.
Oh, is that his son?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
that's
same
quite
one.
old.
It's the same
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
Because he done a marathon in jeans.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's what it is. Jeans, army
He's quite
boots,
old.
and a
He's not
backpack.
young.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
one was like, he looked kind of like, he's quite old. That's crazy. I'd definitely like to run 100 miles though.
Yeah, but he's doing 200 miles.
Yeah, 200
with a broken
miles.
foot.
Yeah, that's crazy. He's
And Joe Rogan's
and
like, just go get your foot fixed, and he's just
Yeah.
like, no.
why is his foot broken?
I don't know, because just from the
It's been
intense
broken
training.
for a while, and he just keeps running on it.
Yeah, these got it's built different, but I think 100 mile challenge is something. I don't know. For me, that'd be like I just done 100 miles.
The guy
I'd
who,
love to see
when you done your normal marathon, the guy that Fox, is that gone off again? No. That Foxy who was put the run together.
Yeah.
He done a 100. He's done a few 100 milers, but he was saying the first one he ever done, it took him 23 or 24 hours, and he said at the end he was just hallucinating.
I can't lie.
In America, I
want
think he
better
done
than
it.
that. I'm delusional though.
No, but you would probably maybe
But-
be a
but
little
he-
bit more prepared, because there's way more people who have done it now.
Yeah, nah,
They do
because
say
you
people sleep as well.
you do need to prepare for that. That's you got to do a lot of running. It's to be about prepared for anything. But I am low key feeling.
But what is a good time for that? Because surely you are not
think-
keeping a 4-hour
It's not a
marathon
time.
pace.
12 hours.
I don't think
12
time
hours
even means anything
12
for that.
to 14 hours. I think that's.
Yeah, but what is that? That's a 3-hour marathon pace. Nah, it's 25 miles.
Basically.
425 miles in 100.
You want to be a good strong runner.
So that's
It's roughly around
what, 3 hours? Yeah,
3
3
hours,
hours
yeah.
for 25 miles. That's a 3-hour marathon pace. That is keeping a 7.5 minute mile for 100 miles.
Maybe some people. I think
Mate.
Nick Bear done it in 14 hours. If I remember him.
You're
doing it
losing all
right.
the skin on your feet.
But obviously they
everything
stop at
Yeah.
they stop at certain points as well and have obviously you got to refuel. You ain't running
And
100 miles.
Cam Haynes runs all of his runs with no socks.
Hey.
Yeah, he said it's all about getting the miles on your feet when you're doing these long runs. Like even if you're
What,
walking,
he runs barefoot.
no, just
Oh, what? Just
like,
in his shoes.
in his shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because like obviously the more and more you use the sole of your feet, the more
hardens
that
it up so it
hardens
doesn't
it
rip
up.
in the race.
Yeah.
Savages.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna start running again though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the 3.
Oh, yeah.
It's in my head. I can't get rid of it either. And you know what? You know what's funny?
What are you going to try?
People at home, if you watch this, don't waste your time. If you want to do something, do it. Because I wasted time doing jiu-jitsu and now I'm coming back and I want to run again. It's like you can't do everything. But then I wasted 2 years because I was always like, So then I've not really got anywhere in jiu-jitsu and now I want to go run my 3 miler. And it's like, you're just a spastic.
You're in a better place.
You should have just done. Yeah, you should have either done jiu-jitsu and done jiu-jitsu for 2 years solid, and do it properly and get whatever you want to get to, and then if you want to run, come run. But it's like I never really done anything. I was always
did you
like
put a goal in for
one
jiu-jitsu?
foot
I
in.
don't really think,
Nah, I
think you
didn't
had
really.
a goal for jiu-jitsu.
I did have one this year, but obviously my car ended up breaking, and then things just got a little bit wild, and I was just like, right, that goal just got.
And now you're thinking of going back into the running.
I just need the 3 miles. I just need the 3 miles, man. Because I still have been running, and I think that the 3 hour marathon it just eats me, man. It just eats me. It's like you can get the 3 hours.
What marathon would you try get it in?
I don't know. I would want something flat. I would want something probably maybe Manchester. I don't know if I've missed the date for that. I like either like Manchester. Apparently Manchester is meant to be like the
I
flattest.
think London's quite an easy run.
Yeah,
isn't it?
London's really flat as
yeah,
well.
they said I was listening to a podcast.
Yeah, if I'm gonna
the
do it,
other
I want to. If I wish now, looking back at my last marathon, I wish actually I didn't really think about the terrain. I just thought, yeah, marathon and what I'll do it. But now thinking, I should have probably had something like run somewhere proper. Yeah.
Berlin's meant to be like, that's where Kipchoge got that under the.
You just somewhere
in
flat.
Berlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just somewhere like more road, somewhere that's like proper. I need to run somewhere where it's properly. Not to say around the park. Obviously, I got a sick time, but it was. When you had people coming out and they're fucking Christmas Eve things, and I'm like behind people saying, "Oh, can you move?" It's sort of like
you don't want to be thinking of that when you're running a marathon.
I remember I was at like mile 20 and I'm telling the person to move, and I ain't got the breath to tell you to move.
yeah.
Imagine if
he's coming around
when I
giving
gave
me
you
a
that
gel, and
on
I'm
the
like,
last lap, because I was thinking, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna do it? And I ran and gave
you know
you
what
that
I wish?
gel.
I wish I went such a bitch and I went round one more time, man. I know I was in the pave cave, but that one eats me.
What if you went round one more time? You would have done the ultra.
I know that one's. I'm just like.
He said you can go round
pussy.
again and you do the ultra.
You pussy.
No one did though.
You pussy.
I don't think anyone did. It's Christmas Eve as well. No one really gave a fuck. But
Nah, no, but I don't know. That one just annoys me.
And how
I was
quick
thinking
did you
about it
do
the
that
other day.
again?
Thinking,
yeah, but that's
that's
the
melt. But I was in the pain cave.
that's the thing though. You're thinking now, but
I
at
know.
that time you weren't.
And then if you get
weren't
there
looking
again,
to
are
do.
you going to do it again?
Man weren't looking to do nothing.
What was
I didn't
your
even
time?
warm down properly, so I seized up in the car. I was just like stuck.
Yeah, what was your time again?
3:26.
No, 3:24.
3:24.
And imagine you were like running at the London Marathon where you got hundreds of thousands.
No,
of people,
I generally think if I
It would have been
would've-
easier.
I would've-
easier.
There was no one there,
If I would have run,
There was no
I mean,
one
that's
there.
even
It was
harder.
Christmas Eve,
if
and there was
Oh,
only
no.
like 30 people running
it
it.
was a hardcore run.
Yeah.
It's for hardcore run.
Yeah. A lot of them have done.
No,
Like
but
multiple marathons.
I just chose it because after I'd done the half for Luton Marathon, and I was like, I'm not satisfied. So then I see this one coming up, and it was a marathon. I was like, I can do a marathon. Like I got a month away. No, it was a month and a half, and I was like, well, yeah, this is perfect. A month and a half. I was already running. I've just done a half. Let me go run that. And then obviously that's when I tapped up to like five times a week running, and then run that. But then obviously now realizing it, I was like, yeah, if you want to get like a proper time, you want to run somewhere.
We should actually try and put this Goggins video together and that,
I think it'd
and
be
do
good.
it. Would you do it?
I'd do it, yeah. I was thinking I was going to do it anyway. I was going to find it. And just do it
and
like
we'll do it
by
and,
myself.
and video it. That'd be quite a good. That'd be funny. That'd be a good video.
And see how hard it is. I know it's hard anyway, because that stair machine is not, it's not forgiving, man.
It's at 11. I think the speed is at one point as well, 11 or 12. I don't know the minutes and that though. I'd have to watch it and break it all down. What did you think? You watched Ben Eubank?
I thought that was a sick fight.
Unreal.
That's what I was there for, man.
Unreal.
I remember Beery texting me saying, yeah, Ben in the fifth. And I'm thinking, nah.
Who?
Mate. Beery.
Oh, Beery takes
He
you.
said Ben in the fifth. But he does come out wild. I was like, yeah, I could see it maybe because if he comes out wild. But I don't think Eubank looked good, man, to start with.
I think the weight mashed him up.
Mashed him up, man.
Bad.
Mashed him up
He
bad.
didn't look good when he weighed in the other day. He didn't look good the morning that he weighed in. He done his check weight.
He looks, bruv.
He just looked drawn out.
Eubank's normally like quick. I know Conor Ben's quick, but Eubank's quick as well. And he looked sluggish.
What about the ring? Ring was tiny, wasn't
The
it?
ring was tiny, but then obviously it ended up helping him out.
Yeah.
Because I don't care, man. Gave him the puppy dog.
Oh yeah.
Just gave him the puppy dog. Have you watched the yard fight before? Did you watch the yard fight before?
Nah.
It's basically sort of like the same sort of fight. Like Yard was against, I can't remember the guy's name.
Lyndon Arthur.
Lyndon Arthur. And obviously he's better at using the range. But obviously Yard just had him up and just kept bullying him, pushing him against the ropes and just done the same thing. Just hands. Just gave him hands.
You could see with them two how much neither of them wanted to lose the fight. That's what made it such a good fight. There was so much that the stakes that were on the line for that fight was unreal.
Yeah.
And do you know what? It was actually one fight that I've watched and gone, that's like a fight in history. Like that you've been able to watch that. People will be talking about that fight for years. That would be one of the great fights. And it was such a good fight. In the pocket, head to head, throwing shots.
Tony Bellew made a good comment on it as well. He's like, he don't really like either of them, but he respects them.
It's because they're both the same.
Yeah, they are, but they didn't
Both
need
just
to do
turtle
this.
heads.
They're both silk pajamas, kids. Like they didn't need to go through what they've gone through to go and fight like that.
Nah, that was a.
Well, do you see the videos of Eubank because it was filmed when he was asking his dad to go box?
Yeah,
And he's like bare posh and he's like, Daddy, I just want to try it. I just want to try it. And his dad's like, no, all right, cool, go on then. If you want to try it. And now he's got to that level of boxing. Like, But do you know what was good though? It was like fatherhood.
It was.
Do you know what I mean? When his dad opened the door, and the arena just erupted because they must have been showing it on the B screens, and he's sitting there and he's like, he's a man for the. He's a man. There's no better man for the cameras than Eubank Senior. I don't care what anyone says.
How you can switch up to Yardy, man.
They spoke. They only arranged that 8 o'clock the night before. Wasn't it?
He weren't going to come.
Yeah.
He didn't want them to fight, did he? He was trying to pay
Ben
to not fight him. So, I don't want to see the
because
fight.
of the weight and because his son died, didn't it?
Yeah,
and stuff like that, which I get. But to have him there, and it was like 2 kids. But even in the locker room after, when Ben's dad was like consoling him, it was like 2 kids fighting to impress their fathers.
Dads,
it was like a proper fatherhood moment of like how impactful fatherhood actually is for a kid.
Whoever it did not take Ben's stock away.
No,
that's a brawl.
Yeah,
that was like hard. It was like too hard.
If anything, it might have gained him more followers because
they were both
drugs.
they both got rocked. They both got rocked.
Yeah, that's a good point. From Ben failing that drugs test and the stock he did lose in England, I think that's just wiped it off.
Yeah, 100%.
People are not going to remember that now. Now they remember Ben and Eubank at Tottenham's ground, and that's what it is. It was kind of like, you know, when Logan Paul done that video and he was hated, cancelled, and then he fought KSI. Everyone forgot about it, revived his career. I think this is a Ben moment to revive his career. After that, not that his career was like going, but in England, his name was tainted.
Tarnished a little bit.
His name's definitely tarnished. But that's what you wanted. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to see. A fight like that, a brawl.
That's what everyone, the casual fan, tunes in, is to watch a fight like that. Nobody likes the fights where it's like more tactical. They're boxing.
But
they just want a pure scrap.
Eubank though, because he did look drained.
He did, and then
he did, man. I don't think because he had still a water clause on him for £10. He could go over,
and he lost 500k because of the weight cut.
But was that clause because he missed weight? So because he missed weight, he had to then weigh in again the next day and only be within a specific weight. He couldn't just balloon up.
Oh, did he miss weight?
Yeah, he missed weight by 0.5.
Yeah,
but or was it? That was just in the clause anyway.
I thought that was just in the clause anyway. He couldn't go.
Yeah, maybe it was. Because I remember Darren Till had one with Stephen Wonderboy Thompson where he missed weight. And then in the clause, then it was like, okay, because he missed weight, he's got to weigh in again tomorrow and he can't be over this weight.
Oh, maybe.
But I don't know. It might have just been in the clause, another weigh-in.
Clause, but I don't know the ins and outs.
I see Ben tweeted the other day that he was saying thanks to Eubank for his new Bentley for missing weight.
Yeah. Crazy, man.
What? Yeah. Do you reckon he got paid out a lot because he missed weight?
500. He had to lose from his purse.
You know, if they're both characters though, they're both strange.
It was perfect. It was a perfect mixture. It was good. It was good. It was unreal.
And
even the lead up
to
to it was like
well.
perfect.
Walk out to their dads. Yeah, it was proper. It was proper.
Down.
Well, I heard that apparently, I don't know how true this is, but I had heard this, that before the egg thing, it wasn't going to be a main event at Tottenham.
What?
But it was going to be on the card, like, so it's going to be like a you know where they do like the joint main sort of thing. They were going to have another fight on there, but because after the egg, it like erupted the social media stock, and then they were like, "This is a main event."
Yeah, but that's probably why he probably did egg him, isn't it?
Imagine that was
because you know, like Turkey Al Sheikh does that, doesn't he? They do like the dual mains where,
mains,
but they got 2 big fights. I think they were looking. Apparently, I got told that. I don't know how true it is. Is there a time limit on this? Is it saying like a battery time? No. Okay. We'll go off this one. Yeah, so unreal.
It's just how you gave him the puppy dog hands, man.
That's just a man who did not want to lose.
His legs were gone.
Yeah.
His legs were just gone, and it was just hands. It was just all he had was his hand, roughing him up and just using the weight. And
but good to adapt though in that situation.
Great.
Like you're losing that.
That's saying for Yard. Literally the fight I seen before, I was thinking, right, you're losing. And the only way he could get him was roughing him up, keep him on the ropes, and just hit him on the inside. And I was like, bruv, you've won.
Yeah.
You've won the fight.
What about the judges' scorecards though? That was a bit extreme, I thought.
At the time of watching it, I thought one either way or a draw. But speaking to people, boxing people, they think the cards were like spot on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
But see, that's how it shows.
Tony said to me the other day he thought the cards were spot on.
I just thought Eubank just done a lot more in the end. Like leading from probably like
round 4.
Yeah, round
5
4 going
onwards.
onwards. Like it was just the punches were more cleaner.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you try to tell people that are watching it, everyone's like, robbery, too wide. And it's
We
like,
don't know
we're
anything.
not actually scoring it, though. No. We're not scoring it. We're just watching it with the eye. We're not counting or seeing how many landed punches, how many not landed punches, who implemented their game. We're just watching it going off of like, he might have nicked that, he might have nicked that. That's how it gets close. But they're scoring it.
And
like,
none of us actually know how what they're
looking at.
One might like somebody that doesn't
who lands
clinch.
more, who lands. I just thought Eubank landed more throughout the round.
I think Eubank caught a lot of Ben shots on the gloves.
Because let's be realistic.
Ben was throwing like he was looking to put him out. Let's face facts. Like, but after round 5, round 6, and he weren't getting him out, it was sort of like, well, it's dangerous for you now.
Yeah. Because one judge could like attack him, one judge could like defensive, you know what I mean? And we just don't know. Like, neither of them could be wrong.
Yeah.
I actually forgot about that, man. I'm glad I stayed up for it as well, because I was actually going to go to bed. Yeah. And then when I started watching it, I was like,
nah, worth it. That fight was sick. It was sick.
It was way better than the ones that happened at Times Square.
Oh, yeah, that was a weird atmosphere, though, wasn't it? Apparently.
What was that?
First come, first serve, wasn't it?
It was Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. Teofimo Lopez fought someone. Devin Haney fought someone as well. Yeah.
Apparently it was free, someone was telling me.
I don't know. I didn't see
Ryan
it.
Garcia win?
No, he lost.
He lost?
Yeah.
Did he?
To Rolly Romero, yeah.
Bad.
Everyone was calling it a shock, like an upset, yeah, like Rolly Romero, some bum, yeah. But literally, Rolly Romero was like unbeaten until he fought Tank, like not that long ago.
Yeah,
so
but you get
he was like a up and cut, like he's a good fighter. So it's not really like a.
They forget about you, man.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean,
He's had like 1 or 2 losses, bruv. Like he's still. He was meant to be one of the better fighters coming out. Like so, yeah, but he had been inactive for a bit. Probably off the juice as well, isn't it? If he was on the juice, I don't know. Now you got to look at that and say, well, was he actually on steroids in his last fight? He actually could have been, because you can't then lose your next fight, get dropped, not look good. It's like it doesn't look good for that.
Yeah,
case.
but that could just be like this guy's style.
No, maybe, but I'm just saying it don't look good when you've just been done for steroids.
Was he on? Did he get done for steroids?
Yeah, he definitely got. There was it definitely got like a taint. Something was tainted.
Yeah.
He definitely popped. I don't know how bad it was, because he's fighting again a year later. So
I don't know. Sometimes it's too blurred, because I don't really know what went on there. Because no one's really clear.
I don't think it's blurred. It's just you've not.
And if Devin Haney
looked at it.
Yeah, I ain't really looked at it, to be fair.
And then
So
didn't Canelo fight that weekend as well?
Canelo fought
Saudi,
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who he fought. It doesn't even matter, does
remember
it?
He won.
But he's fighting Terence Crawford now.
That's a fight.
That's a fight. That's a fight. So that would be a sick fight.
Because that's what he wanted, Terence Crawford, didn't it? He said that would be the only interesting fight for him.
Yeah. But does a smaller man like that come up? Like, I know Canelo lost to the bigger fighters when he was going up in weight, but does a smaller person come up to Canelo's weight and beat him? Same sort of. He's taller. He's got more reach. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. It's a hard one.
Canelo's actually like the boogeyman, isn't he? Realistically, because he just bashes everyone.
Apart from Floyd.
But Floyd caught him early.
Yeah, Pretty Boy caught him early.
He got him. He got him good. He knew what he was doing.
He got him good. He sailed, man. He sailed through the division, and looks like a goat. So no, like you can't say nothing.
But yeah, Canelo is that guy in boxing at the minute. Everyone wants a piece of. If you beat him, because if you dethrone him, you're like
how many fights?
Inevitable.
What's the English guy that had a good fight against him, man? I forgot his name. Dark hair, like dark beard.
When it is Thingy's brother, he beat Eubank, Liam.
It was Liam Smith, and
his brother fought him as well, wasn't it? Liam Smith's brother, an English person that fought Canelo.
John Ryder.
John Ryder, that's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he didn't do too bad against him.
No, he didn't do too bad. Nah,
that's it.
He's a little brute though, isn't he?
Yeah.
John Ryder.
Billy Joe weren't doing too bad till he got his fucking jaw rocked off.
Yeah. I forgot Billy Joe fought him.
Because I was like, yeah, Billy Joe's doing all right. But then obviously he got caught with that.
That was his last fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, he got caught. That punch was just devastating. straight to the eye socket.
Did you see him in the Eubank fight?
Yeah.
It was controversy with him trying to get into the locker room, wasn't it, to see the hand wraps.
They were like, no, he's not coming in.
And he said some choice
Eubanks?
words to their security guard, didn't he?
Who do you want to see Eubanks?
What did he say to the security guard?
He said he had a bubble lip.
Called him a bum as well.
Yeah,
but but I don't know why security guard was like, yeah, you're doing your job, but then he was saying like, come outside, and the security guard was acting like he's on it. And I'm just thinking, bruv,
I think he is boxer though. Like, he's a security guard.
This guy's a professional world champion, bruv. Like, and he's put on weight.
And
he's not no small middleweight no more. He's fat as hell. So you think he ain't?
And he's a real street fighter as well.
Yeah, like it's just not.
That bouncer just needs to punch him or bite him, man.
Yeah, that's what it would have been.
Put him out.
You
know, when you see tall people, you'd think they just would like could boot you over, innit? Really. Like if you were like 6'5", like I'm like, how? If a little man like at 5'8" was getting lippy, like you would just big boot him, would you not? Like you need to get good at, just front kicking, front teeth. Bang,
yeah, if you got a nice front teeth, you could just kick him in the head.
What's the wrestler that used to do that? Irish guy.
Sheamus.
Yeah. But you would, wouldn't you? Like, because you think that that's tall, man. Like Tyson Fury, what a little man speaking to what? Bang, teeth.
Yeah, if you could get the
bang,
keys,
what? What are you talking about? Bang.
We're talking about fighting and bigger men and that 100 versus 100 men versus one gorilla. What do you reckon?
What's the context though? Is it 100 like normal?
No, it's 100 straight up G's. Yeah,
no. I think you could do 100. I think 100 trained fighters. It has to be.
Oh, why definitely trained? Then. But
you think 100 regular people?
Yeah,
100 regular fucking boozing men.
Bruv, the boozing men are going to run off, bruv. Millwall.
Oh, no, it's crazy, because I was actually watching Gorillas the other night, and I'm thinking, what, 100 men couldn't beat a gorilla? But I'm saying we have to swarm in groups of 30 or 25.
No, you couldn't do it in groups. The first 10, 15 men are getting killed.
Yeah, it can't be no little SWAT team going in there, because someone's going to get ripped up. No, you got overwhelm him.
But could you think even banging a gorilla, like punching it, would even hurt it?
He's got thick skin.
I don't even know if it would.
You have to sit on it, and I don't know what you'd do. You'd have to suffocate it.
You can bite him, no? I would say his hands, like if it's just hands and you got teeth, you can bite him.
No, you can bite him. You're allowed to bite him. It's fight to the death, isn't it?
But what's the environment though?
Man's like, what's the terrain?
Rust. It makes a difference.
A big field, bro.
If it's a big field and you can't leave the field,
you can't leave the field. No.
Maybe the gorilla then.
No one's leaving.
But a gorilla expert,
you can't run. There's no running away. Like this is combat.
Yeah, but then you've got to think if you're. It depends, like on the type of person.
Yeah, there's no running away.
If you've got trained athletes, their mindset is like, fuck it, we're gonna die or not. They're gonna just go ham. Whereas if it's 100 normal men, 85% of them are gonna shit themselves. You know they're gonna even if it's life or death.
It
they're gonna
can't be
die
100 normal men because it's just not even. They will run off.
I'm saying 100 linebackers.
But if you had 3 hours before to talk strategy, I think 100 men win.
No, ChatGPT said if there's a strategy, you can win. Have a chance that the 100 men have a chance of winning.
No, obviously.
But obviously we're king of the animal kingdom.
Like, yeah, for a reason.
But I'm saying like.
But we use tools.
Colosseum sort of shit. No strategy, bruv. Man's just getting brought up, let out. The gorilla's getting let out. You got to fight. So you got to make the strategy in the environment if you want it.
It's so crazy, because you can just speak about.
Because you got to make it the fairest way. Like you've got 100 men and there's one gorilla.
The only way I'd think
5 gorillas and 100 men, it's game over. Even 2 gorillas and 100 men, it's game over. So
I don't know, when you see a battle scene and you see them running into each other, you genuinely have to run all 100 men towards him.
Yeah, it'd have to be like horsepower.
And then what would happen is, like, the first 5-6 people are just getting absolutely, like...
Yeah, and what's going to happen to the men at the back, though, smashing into the men?
And then you have to pile on top of him.
You have to swarm him.
Pile him, yeah.
You have to pile him, yeah. You got to pile him up.
But then he's biting the people around
it. Yeah. Like, they can rip you limb to limb. Like, it's actually mad that they can rip you limb to limb.
No, but they could grab you and like drag you, like, and you're done.
but
But you can't get out. Yeah, so this is what I mean.
But the problem, and their skin's like 3 times the thickness.
Yeah,
or something
they
like
did
that,
say.
4 times
I
the
did see
thickness.
Chat GPD say it that they might get tired.
Yeah, this is what. So a gorilla expert was speaking to someone, and she said that it'd be the 100 men because of strategy. One, for strategy, and she thinks that the gorilla will just end up getting tired after a while. But then it does depend on
The men.
the terrain and the. So like, I think if you have strategy before, it makes it too unfair.
You never know. The gorilla.
Like, I
might-
think it should be Colosseum style.
the gorilla might just run.
Bring the prisoners up. Bring the prisoners up. Bring the gorilla out.
Because I don't like.
Nah, a gorilla. No, because we're going too deep. Not a gorilla. We're thinking. I'm saying a gorilla that wants to kill 100 men.
Yeah.
Like he wants to kill the 100 men. The 100 men have got to kill him. Like that's what I'm going with in a Colosseum style.
Yeah, but do you know what it is? It changes the whole perspective. It's like when
I
you
still
say to
think
people
100
life or
men.
death.
I do think
I
100
think
men
100
do
men,
do
yeah.
him up.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. You pile him.
I don't know. It's a
Pile him, though.
difficult one because
But
gorillas
some
are mental.
people are
Have you
dark.
looked at? Have you searched up online what 100 men look like in a group, or just 100 people in a group?
Nah.
It's not that. It's not a lot. It does not look like a lot.
Probably the best. It's 100 people, man.
But it's not a lot though. That's what I'm
Yeah, no,
saying. But then
ain't
it is
a lot.
one gorilla
It's
though.
One gorilla, man. Oh, 100 gorillas versus 1 million men.
It's not a lot of people. But
What?
100 gorillas versus 1 million men.
No, but I think the maths is not right there.
I don't care if the math's not right. I think it's fair.
I think it's 1 million versus 10,000. They were saying.
Yeah, that would be
10,000 gorillas.
That would be the equivalent math.
We're getting murdered, bro. I don't care. Murdered. I don't care. We need 2 million men.
But
ain't enough.
How mad is that? How the dynamic changes with the
Dynamic
amount?
changes.
Like,
Nah, even if
changing.
you,
we're
I
looking
reckon
to
you-
pick.
I was thinking fucking 100, like 100 versus 1 million.
see, I reckon 1 in 100 is good maths. But if you put 2 in 100, it changed the whole. Gorillas definitely win if there's 2 of them.
50 men to one gorilla.
Yeah,
I think you just overwhelm him.
you have to. But then you.
I
gotta
don't think they're on it. Like they show they're on it in the cage, but I don't think they're on it if there's 100 people.
This is a
I
good
think
question.
their bum would go.
How many Mike Tysons for?
How many Mike Tysons?
Because he reckons 10 of him would do one gorilla.
Nah.
He's fucking on coke and delusion.
No, but the thing is,
Coca Monster, man. Anything was fucking real.
See, the thing is with him, yeah.
What? He's
The
gonna give it
no.
uppercut?
The difference in him is that his mindset. Like
Nah, he
every
would-
other
he would.
person
Oh.
would go in there thinking we're gonna die. He's going in there thinking I'm gonna do some damage.
There's
here.
50, 30 geezers. I'm saying 50 mics.
50 Mike Tysons.
50 Mike Tyson in the form he was in, the state he was in. I want that.
I would
guy.
love to see it. I would love to see 100 men. But you see all these videos of the gorillas coming out where 2 gorillas are fighting and that.
It is crazy.
Bare funny because they are big.
What is it like? Their PSI is like 18,000 or something.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Crazy.
bro, they're crushing you. But then, like you said, 100 people.
Yeah, but
But again, it does. It all
But you would need,
strategy.
but this is what I'm saying. Like,
I ain't doing
you would
that.
need the strength in one person of 100 people for that person to beat the gorilla. Not 100 people spread out,
see, no,
because that's like the strength of one man still to a gorilla. What about if he comes and picks you off, keeps picking you off?
yeah,
one by
but
one?
that's why you're gonna
can't
have
let
to
him
run.
get-
Okay,
No,
say
you have to
all right.
storm it.
Listen to this then. Say 100 men. Yeah, you're gathered. The gorilla's there. Gorilla's running at you. 100 men are now running. He's gonna run through fucking bare of you. Yeah? This is what I mean. Swinging his arms around, smacking.
No. If the gorilla does that, we're fucked. No, you're fucked. If he's got the stamina, if you're all laid out, you're bowling pins. You're fucked.
Strike.
If he does that,
gorilla's doing a strike.
if he's got his own game plan, you're fucked.
see,
I think you might have to surround him.
Yeah, no, that's what
and
it
get
is.
in quick and
But,
closer.
like I said, it all depends on the mentality.
But it has
of the
to
person.
be.
No.
you
No
need a
bums,
100
bruv. I'm talking athletes, like people who've got mentality.
No,
Mike
but it
Tyson,
don't
like
matter
people.
if they've got that mentality. It's whether they're okay to die or not.
Yeah, it has to.
Like,
Yeah, but this is
'cause
what I'm
these
saying.
people-
Fighters,
I'm
innit?
saying 100 Vikings. 30.
They fight to the death.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's 100 people.
But see, normal
They
people.
fight to the
The,
death.
the normal people don't. Though.
It's
Like, if we
100
were, if we
Nah.
was in that situation and we
Nah,
were like,
well, our generation's
first-
getting smoked. I don't know. Well, unless, 100 linebackers?
100 NFL linebackers. Yeah, but I just don't know what they offer.
See,
other than they run hard in
I
pad.
don't think
Big though, man. You could get like couple of them might hold up a gorilla.
Yeah, but you'd be better with like 100 like MMA fighters, people who actually fight in here.
Yeah, to hold down arms and shit.
Hold down arms.
Well, this is what GPT said.
Fucking do that and bring you with
You have to
it.
try and get like 6 people to try and hold it down and that, but I don't know how you're going to manage to do that.
It could be done. It could be done. But
There's severe casualties. I'd say like
severe casualties.
The problem is, I think whoever gets bit, yeah, someone's gonna get bit and everyone's bum's gonna
I think the gorilla will start pulling limbs out.
No, see,
and
this is
people
what's
will be
gonna happen,
like,
yeah?
"What the fuck?"
Yeah,
like,
and then they're
he'll
gonna
rip
be
one
running.
arm out. He'll rip your arm out.
You got to
They're
remember
gonna be
how
running.
when they get angry as well. That you know what you like when you get angry, like you get that fucking. You get that extra strength. He will.
They might just put arms out.
How big is a gorilla compared to like a person, like size wise? What is it like? 4 people? Is a gorilla like 4 people?
I've never actually seen
size?
a gorilla like close, so I don't.
No,
actually
I
know.
haven't.
So that's probably you probably actually need to see a gorilla up close.
I think I was on Instagram. I saw the video of Harambe. Of why they killed him. Did the kid fall into his pen?
Yeah.
Is that why they killed him? Yeah.
Did they kill the? He didn't harm the kid though.
No,
did
he didn't. No, he did drag it across the water, but that was to take it from one end to the other. But then he was like standing.
So
in
they're
front of
6 to 10
I was
times
thinking, why don't
stronger
they just
than a
dart
human.
him?
Yeah, what?
6 to 10 times. They're 6
They
to
probably
10.
had to kill him
Listen
straight.
to this. They're 6 to 10 times stronger than a human. So one human walking up to it and getting slapped is done. He's probably knocked out.
Slapped you.
This is what I mean. This is where it gets a bit... Or dead. Maybe dead.
The average
Nah, if he hit you, you
male
die.
gorilla is 5'5" to 5'9"
Is that it?
on 2
Surely,
legs,
man.
but typically moves on all 4s.
They're
The
not
weight-
as big then. They're not a big.
The weight,
they're not
they're
that big.
135 to
Fancy
200.
swords.
Yeah, they're 135 to 220 kilograms, and the average male is 63 to 90. Yeah, I don't know.
What? 63 to 90 kg?
kg,
Yeah, they are.
I think the gorilla wins. mate,
63
actually, if they could,
kg.
like-
Some of them males.
No.
What are you? You're like 70 kg.
Humans.
Oh yeah.
The average human, male.
Oh, I thought you meant the average fucking gorilla. I was
No,
thinking,
No, he said what? 200, 100
163 to 220 kg.
Oh.
I think the gorilla's doing you, unless you're
220 kg. What is that in stone?
that's like an Eddie Hall.
getting stone. It is.
What about
What's that?
100 Eddie Halls though? Then, if we're going big people,
Your fours and Eddie Halls are strong man.
what was that? Did you
Nah,
get?
I think if you
pounds
if you
300
if you had 100
to
strong men,
485
like if you had like
pounds.
100 strong men and they had no choice, you got to fight to the death. Like,
No.
you got
The
choice.
people. No, the people that are going in there. No, they're fighting to the death. They are fighting to the
Yeah,
death.
well, if you had
So-
100,
So, yeah, the
I think
men
100
win
strong
then.
men
Yeah,
fuck
men
him up.
win, definitely.
men win.
Men.
Yeah.
Men,
absolutely
men,
bombard.
men.
Because he's going to be too tired. It's 100
What about
man.
100 women? What about 200 women for one gorilla?
It's curtains for the women.
Curtains, isn't it? How many women do you think it'd take down to be one gorilla?
Depends.
1,000.
Where we are?
Amanda Nunes is.
We need big women.
they could trick it and mother it and
They
then
need
just
big
like
women.
smother
I
it.
don't actually know.
That's like the women would do.
I don't know any big women. There's not enough of them, man.
That woman, Gabby
Yeah.
Garcia.
Yeah. No. Nah.
1,000 of her.
She's a unit, man.
Yeah. It's funny debate though, isn't it? Why did it blow up? Does anyone know why it
I
becomes
don't know,
such a
it's
thing?
just
Guy
so
said
stupid,
it's
ain't
something about like, I just need 130 dons versus one gorilla, but we all got to be on it, and it blew up.
Yeah. It's a
It's,
funny
bro, it's a
debate.
discussion that you'll just never know.
Because you're never
And
going to
so
know. It's the
crazy.
same
Yeah,
with
that's
the gorilla
why
and the
it's-
bear.
I would pay to see it.
I would pay to see it.
I
Oh,
hate
bear
to see it,
beats
I
a
don't
gorilla
care.
100% of the time, man.
Huh?
Bear beats a gorilla.
Yeah,
Humanitarian.
bear. Yeah. Now you just said the sizings and that. I'm like, I think a bear probably would.
Nah.
Because the bear. Oh no, I
I
think
still
the,
think,
a gorilla?
a gorilla beats a bear,
Nah,
man.
no
I'm
chance.
telling you, bro. I'm telling
No
you.
chance.
Fuck it. Saudi set it up.
no, but that should be easily set up. Like, come
What?
on, one
No,
bear
no.
and one gorilla. Just let
Do
them
it.
fight, innit?
But the thing is, gorillas are not actually naturally aggressive.
They're not.
No, they're not actually. It's only when they're threatened. Where a bear is actually like full out bear. Bear fights are crazy, man.
Yeah, I know. I've seen them two
Crazy.
bears fighting.
Come on, man. Bears are 1,200 pounds or whatever it is and 8 feet tall. standing up.
Yeah, but do the stats of like a gorilla's bite and like a fucking. their
Bears can move up to
strength.
35 miles per hour.
Yeah, if you
Like,
charge
imagine
that,
him
But
charging
who's
down.
more dense though? I know they weigh more, but who's more dense?
Like a
Like
gorilla's
gorilla's
skin-
dense, innit? That's
It
the
is
thing.
more
Like
dense,
PSI.
but
like
Wait, I need to look at the stats.
the bear has
Gorilla
more
versus-
fat, so it's gonna not.
Yeah.
It says it here, doesn't it? The bear wins in almost every measurable way: size, weapons, aggression, and durability. A gorilla is incredibly strong and intelligent, but it's not adapted for fighting predators of that size.
So what about 100? So it may as well be 100 man versus a bear.
No, because you're done, man.
Well, what?
I don't think 100 man beat a bear.
A big grizzly.
Yeah, no, it's not happening.
Nah.
So why was that even a question of a gorilla?
No, the gorilla. I still think the 100 men could lose though to the
Yeah,
gorilla.
I do.
That's the
as well,
thing.
but-
So a bear is just the next step up. Yeah.
Oh man,
It's a funny
bear
debate
would be
though.
crazy, man. I'd love to see it. Like Coliseum. I wish we could go
I
back.
don't know. I just think people doubt men a lot, man. There's a reason. Like I know we've had tools in that, but there is a reason. Like we have a brain.
Yeah, it's because we have a brain. Like if we were talking about traps and like using things, and we win all day long.
Oh,
But I'm
yeah,
saying,
yeah,
I'm
but-
saying like hand to hand combat.
Yeah, same.
Like we've only got hand to hand combat. We're fucked
Yeah, but there's
unless you grow out your
there's
nails.
just
And that.
100 men.
Yeah, it could. Listen,
This is why these questions are so good because there's answers for every part.
the only way you're gonna do, obviously, everything would have to be strategic because that's all we got. Is brain.
but you don't have time to. In my way of thinking of it, it can't be. You can't be planning it weeks before.
No, not
having
weeks,
someone-
but, like,
it has
let's
to.
say-
No, not even on the day. It has to be. You man get released like
Well, you don't
blindfolded.
even know
They don't
you're
even know
turning
they're
up.
going in there. Blindfolded, released 100 man. Now released the gorilla. Now it's fight to the death.
In that situation, I don't know. I think maybe the gorilla. But then if we're getting experts telling us they're going to tire out,
They probably will tire
but
out.
then
It's one
I'm just
gorilla, innit?
thinking then how what damage is a man doing to a gorilla?
Even if it's tired.
Like even how are you going to kill it?
you have to gouge his eyes. Like I mean, put your fingers
You would
like, deep in his eyes.
genuinely have to try
like,
gouge
fucking,
it.
like try yank them out.
What that guy done with the dog? Put your finger in his bum. Someone put your finger in his bum.
Nah, because that gorilla's turning around and whacking him straight out, mate.
How funny is that?
Oh man. Oh yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
What, you don't reckon 100 people are grizzly either? Yeah, to be fair,
Nah.
grizzlies will tear you apart.
Grizzlies will
wouldn't
rip
they?
you up quick.
They're charging you. That's 20 man out done. Especially if you're in a coliseum.
That is true.
So what about like 100 man versus a tiger? Are we not murking them? Like I don't know why
I don't know,
gorilla
because-
seems crazy, but like
No, do you know
when
this? You
think
can't
about, like-
comprehend it, innit? But when you
But
actually
these
look
lot-
at 100 people, it's not a lot of people. It's actually not a lot of people.
But you're overwhelmed.
I
I think you're overwhelmed any sort of creature, 100 people.
think about it, yeah. When you play football,
Like the creature would be scared.
Okay, put it into this perspective then. Yeah. Do you reckon 100, like let's say you versus 100 rats, who's winning?
a rat, 100 rats are fucking me up.
100
Yeah,
rats.
so why couldn't like a human beat 100 humans beat one gorilla?
They could they could true. When you look at when you do the reverse psychology, it's true.
Because like,
100
imagine
rats, 100 rats, I'm done. Bro.
Yeah, you're getting bit up.
oh, we might have just started the new viral one.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you're definitely
crazy,
losing to 100
crazy.
rats.
Was there any other current event things that were like trending or anything off the top of anyone's head that anyone's seen? No,
I don't really see too much, man.
No.
no. We'll leave it there then. I think that was funny. That was good, short, sweet. We got the Leo Hson podcast coming out next week, so make sure you check that out. Me and Mikey are going to Dubai at the end of the month, so we'll try and get some pods filmed over there. We got a few lined up already, so we'll try and get a few of them done and out to the
Wish I
people.
could join you, lads. Wish I could join you.
But yeah, people, thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Rain. Thank you, Mikey. Make sure you comment as well. 100 man or 100 gorillas. 100 man or one gorilla even.
100 rats, one man.
Yeah, 100 rats, one man. Who's winning that? 100 rats, one man.
I don't think you comprehend. Like rats are big,
Yeah.
big boys.
Yeah, but then we're going back to the point of like they are big, but like
But gorilla's only 5'8".
we're still like 15, 20 times bigger than a rat, if not more.
Yeah, but I'm not. I ain't got the capabilities. I've not got other than my hands. I don't really. Well, you could bite.
Yeah, but does our strength translate to like a gorilla's strength from how strong it is compared to us? Are we that strong compared to?
To be fair, 100.
Are you slamming down one rat with a hand and killing it straight
rats
away?
might be a gorilla.
You reckon?
Yeah, but you're not.
Nah, see,
Man said 100 rats might be a gorilla now. So
no, when you think, because they're so small, they're getting around the body. Like he might be able to grab one and like pull it.
They're
apart.
just biting up his back.
But then about 50 of them are running up his back and swarming it.
One in the goo.
Yeah, one in the goo. Two in the poo, one in the goo. Right, people, thank you for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and peace, people.